Hey, man.
Yo,
Game one in the books, bro. In
hey,
the
it was
books.
good. It was good,
Yes,
and it ended
hey.
well
And it,
in our favor. It ended in our favor. Let me not say well. It ended in our favor.
a little bit. But
Change of
hey,
verbiage.
man. It's game one. We got one in the books, man. And we ain't going nowhere. Welcome to
Hey,
DC. Hey, and I'm Rome Jones, by the way.
no, I'm trying Jacobs. We're just two Wizards fans.
Kispert for three. Nice pass with a left hand to Trask for the and one. Beal to Gafford. Right side clears out.
Yes, y'all. It's the two Wizards fans, man. Rome Jones, Tron Jacobs, man. Hey, game one, bruh. What's your thoughts, man? We got one in the books here, bro. What you thinking,
Uh,
man?
so first, I'm gonna just say I'm just happy to have it back. I'm happy that the season's here.
Yes, sir.
Because as you know, my football team ain't shit. So I don't really have nothing to cheer for a minute. You know what I mean? So I'm
I
excited,
say you
man.
said
I
it.
mean, hey, bro, you know me. I'm about that life. I say what I gotta say. But I'm excited. I think it was a good game. I think that it still shines some light on areas of opportunity, which didn't we
Mm-hmm.
knew there was going to be. Um, but I'm just glad that we got that dub. You know what I mean? I can't be mad at that.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
I will say that I expected it, and I'm glad that they followed through and was able to get it. But
For
yeah,
sure, man. Hey, I thought the same thing, man. Shout out to the dub, man. Hey, we needed that, bro. To
yeah, for
start
sure,
out and to
for sure.
see like all the pieces come together and everything. I felt like overall it was a solid showing of what we can be, right? But I don't feel like we were at full tilt. I don't feel like that it was at our best. I feel like our big three can put up 30.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like all three of them could put up 30. And we saw tonight with Kuz putting up 22, 13, like just like his dynamic of what he gonna do at the four. You got Porzingis, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I like him at the little 15 to 10.
yeah.
I like him
I'm
with
cool with that.
15 to 10.
I'm cool
You
with
know
that.
what I mean? But Brad, you know what I mean, he didn't cook like he wanted to, but I felt like the supporting cast,
Mhm.
you know, Barton stepping up and so forth. I wish Rui would have, you know, would have did a little bit more, but it's game one,
Right,
man. So
right.
so that's
It's a
my
long
initial
season.
thoughts.
It's a
Yes,
long
it
season.
is. Yes, it is, sir. Well, we will see, man. We will see. But we did have a little scare in the game, man. Our boy Deni, man. What's your thoughts, man? I mean, luckily it wasn't too bad. All right,
Right,
this wasn't a play,
right,
by the way, but I mean,
right.
ankle
Um,
injury, little tweak. What you think?
so definitely a scare, especially seeing as how he missed a big part of his rookie season from the same thing. He broke his ankle. So to me, that's a sign that you need to wrap the motherfuckers up a little better. Wrap them things up a little better. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to see that he was able to get back and jump around a little bit on the sideline. I wouldn't have put him back in the game either. So I commend that to West because we're not gonna force you back in on a sore ankle just because you think you want to play. Um,
Yeah,
but it was definitely scary because this is game one. And if you really think about what we are hoping to do this season, then he is definitely a part of that. So we can't have him going down in game one. It also sucks because he missed a large part of the training camp and basically all preseason because he was technically still injured from um, summer basketball that they did overseas. So to me, it was a big scare. I'm happy with the outcome. He's not injured. All X-rays and everything were clean, so we'll just move forward.
okay. Hey, well, I know one thing, man. When that thing happened, bruh, and I saw him on the ground, he was groveling.
Mm-hmm.
He was. You could tell that this man
He was
was
in pain.
was in tears, man. He was in
Yeah,
pain, man. I was stressed out. I
I
was
feel you.
stressed like a motherfucker, man, because I was just thinking, like, bruh, like if this is our beginning of the season, right? Then this isn't a good sign because
Right.
Deni's our best defender. You know what I'm saying? Like we need him to guard the best. Like he was guarding Halliburton. And then look, he ended up cooking, bro. Like what did he end up getting? He got 26. He put up 26 tonight, my guy. Like he led all scores. And I mean, I feel like that Deni, he's gonna be a game-changing piece down the line, whether it's gonna be for us, somebody else. He is, to me, the quintessential candidate of the wizard that's gonna end up popping off after being a wizard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what we can call that officially, but you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be what Otto Porter and Troy Brown Jr. wish they were.
Thank you. Yes, bro. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Like John Wall about to get a ring this year, man. Like, come on.
John Wall got a shot. And I hope he gets it. I want the Wizards to win, but I hope he gets it.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. Well, I'm gonna tell you who was getting it tonight, though. Our boy Chris Miller, man. Big shout out to Chris Miller, man. Hey, bro, what's your thought, man? Game 1, man. Him Gooden out there, bro.
So to me, first of all, it's that chemistry they got already. You know what I mean? Like Chris was around doing stuff when Good was still playing for us. So you know they're cool. So I think that it just shows that it's very familiar. It's almost like you've been doing it. Yes, so to me, there was no like no drop off, no nothing. Like he went in, he did his thing. I'm proud of him. Congratulations on your first real season game, Chris. It was dope.
For sure, bro. Like, hey, I definitely agree, man. Like, I felt like it was kind of weird, right? Because like they got the new girl on the sideline and everything, and she did a great job too, man. I'm glad she's on the team. But as far as like with Chris, it was weird hearing him just on the call for the whole game. And you could tell he was throwing a little shit out there, you know what I'm saying? He was adding his little spice, his little flavor to it. And the chemistry was lit, man. Like I'm really excited, man, for their calls every game now. I feel like that it was cool with Kutcher. It was cool even with Buck back in the day. But I feel like there's a certain flavor we're gonna get with Drew and Chris, man. That
I agree.
You know,
plus they're not afraid to go at each other. They're not afraid to go at each other. And I like
exactly. And you know, it won't be any animosity, of course, right? So shout out to those brothers, man. Well, with that being said, though, who's getting the game ball, bro? Who's getting the game 1 game ball from Toronto?
So that's tough. I'm gonna give it to Kuz. And I'm gonna give it to Kuz because he got the double on the first game opening night, and I think that's big for us. And I say that because he hasn't had a very good preseason.
Right.
So to come in the preseason and not play all that well, I was nervous that maybe some of his heat from last year was maybe a fluke. Not thinking that it was, because I know he's skilled, but I was just a little worried. So seeing that the preseason's a preseason, he came out here, game 1, got that double, and he was going for it. That makes me happy as a Wizards fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him the game ball for that reason.
Yeah, he gonna block you now, bro. Hey, look, man. Look.
I was worried. Bro, I was worried. Listen, the preseason mattered. I was up watching it. The preseason mattered.
It definitely
even those fan games, I was hurting because I got kids, but I was hurting. But I was watching it. You know what I mean? So preseason mattered.
Hey, well, definitely, man. That's why we got 2 balls up here. Y'all can see down there, little 2 balls, because there are 2 game balls that go out every game. So I'm gonna give my game ball. It's going to Kuz. I feel like it's only right, man. I just feel like that he played so well to the point where I am even more excited about this team. I was excited already coming into the season, but I feel like just him. Because people kind of like are going into the season, they talk about Brad and KP more, if you think about it, right? Like they're the 1-2, and then like Kuz is the 3. really think he the 3. I feel like he's more the 2. You know what I'm saying? And KP should kind of fall in line as the 3. Just my thought, quick, just my quick little observation because of the fact that KP is just so injury prone. And that to me, I feel like you
True.
can depend on Kuz a little bit more.
True. That's a
But
good
hey,
point.
that's just me, bro. But I know some of y'all looking at me like this, man. But it's okay though. It's okay.
So,
It's just me.
so I'm gonna give you that because when you initially said it, I was like, KP is kind of an anomaly, but you followed it up. You followed it up, and you had a very good point. KP is also injury prone. So if you got to pick one who's going to be there, who's going to play more games, Kuz is going to be that 2 out of the 3. But it's still a hell of a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. We're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see. My nigga.
And I'm excited.
That's all I can say.
Can't wait.
But yeah, I can't wait too, man. 81 more to go, man. The journey to 82. Bruh. With that all being said, we got another game coming up. It's the home opener in DC.
It's Friday.
And guess who's gonna be in the building?
Yeah.
Yes, your boy's gonna be in the building, man. Your boys is gonna be in the building for the game 1 season opener. Wizards first Bulls, man. Bro, what's your prediction, man? What you think gonna happen, man? No Zach LaVine, it looks like. He didn't play tonight.
Okay, so I'm gonna say we go get the dub, and I'm gonna say that because I believe in this team. I truly do. And you know we've been talking Wizards for some years now, and you know that sometimes Wizards fans tend to have an overinflated sense of pride in their team, or maybe not pride, but we believe that our team is going to do really well pretty much every season, and then every season we're like, oh, but it was this or but it was that. Like this is a season where I'm like, I have genuine belief that our team is going to do well. So I'm gonna say we're gonna get that.
Say it with your chest, bro. Say it with your chest.
We're gonna get that dub. I'm gonna say that Brad, KP, and Kuz gonna all have 20. And this is all bold predictions right now. And I'm saying it because I really think that the first home game is going to pop off. I think that everybody's going to be excited to play at home. This is the first time KP and Brad get to play together at home.
Oh yeah.
I think Will Barton's going to have a good game because I know he's from Baltimore. You know what I mean? So you got to be more careful, but at the same time, hey, it's still home. You know what I mean? It's still home. You know what I mean? The DMV is home. So I think he's gonna have a good game. And yeah, man, I think it's gonna be pretty dope.
It's gonna be lit. Hey, I like that prediction, man. I'm right there with you. However, I am gonna be I'm gonna revert back to the last matchup that we had with the Bulls at Capital One Arena. And I was at that game and it was heartbreaking. It was very heartbreaking because if you remember, that was the game that Beal put up 17 assists. Like he was the one playing point guard the whole game, right? And Kuz hit that potential game winning 3, and then DeRozan hit that bullshit ass.
Nah, stop that.
Yeah. It just it took my soul, bro. But with no LaVine, I think that we should win. I think that the momentum of this win and the way that we're playing going into the first home game, I think we're gonna win, bro. Now, as far as like how bad we put it on them or whatever, I honestly don't think. I think it's gonna be a little bit like tonight, but a little bit more tighter. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a good game, and that's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to see a blowout, even if it is us. So we'll see.
Honestly, I think we're gonna have a lot of tight games because as of right now, we still don't close games out well. So I think it's going to be a lot of games that are coming down to the wire. But I think that we have the skill to pull out those dubs. So we'll see.
We'll see. Hey, well, real quick, bold prediction. Rui's going to go off. I said he gets 20. I say he gets 20 first home
Yes,
game.
I'm cool with that.
Megatron, let them know where they can find us at, bro.
Hey man, come on, holler at us. We are Two Wiz Fans on Instagram and Twitter. And if you have anything that you want to bring out to the show or you want to come on the show, feel free to hit us up. We'd be happy to have you. You can always call or text at 571-572-0977. Let us know what your opinion is on these things that we're talking about. These topics are not just for us, they're for the fans. We are not alone in this. So holler at us. Let us know what you think.
Hey, well said, my guy. Hey, and for your boy, Tron Jacobs, I'm your boy, Rome Jones, man. And we're just
Two
two Wizards
Wizards
fans.
fans, man.
Hey.
With the dub. Hey.
The Varius